Okay guys, I know, I'm late to the party here, but it's time to have a little chat about Montreal and their first round pick of this year's draft, Logan Mailloux. But first, before we begin, if you guys are a fan of the Habs or just Mary Browns, then please consider subscribing to my channel as I upload a ton of hockey content and would really enjoy having some more of you grasshoppers tag along for the ride. Now, July 23rd, a big day. It's draft day. I'm in St. John's for a night. I'm dealing with crappy hotel internet. Meanwhile, in Montreal, Marc Bergevin, he was carrying his balls to the office in a wheelbarrow, getting ready for what should have been a normal night of drafting. Everybody is freaking out. Owen Power gets picked. The Ottawa Senators make a pick that causes a little bit of a minor ruckus. But nobody, was prepared for what Marc Bergevin had brewing. You see, Marc Bergevin decided he was going to draft the Bell Cosby of this year's group, Logan Mailloux. Now, I'm sure everybody here already knows all about this guy's background by now, but let's go ahead and we'll take a look at the whole story here. We'll weigh in on some of the comments that were made about Bergevin's decision, and I'll give my thoughts and we'll go from there. Now, before we start this story, keep in mind, I am in no way, shape, or form supportive of the stupid decisions that Logan made during his time in Sweden. Jeez. But anyway, while playing some hockey and putting up some good numbers over there in Sweden, Logan got himself into some trouble over there. Some big trouble. He met a lady friend and they engaged in what was termed a consensual sexual encounter. And during that time, Logan figured out what the hell. And he snapped a photo of this young girl and then proceeded to send it to his teammates along with her online profile. And thought for some reason, hey, the boys, they are gonna love me for this one. The girl, however, had no idea any of this shit was going on. Not cool. And a shitstorm developed that left a poor girl's reputation shattered and Logan Mailloux looking like a complete idiot. Logan would supposedly text an apology to this girl, which was very brief, and the girl didn't really consider it a true apology. It must have been slapped together or some shit. The shitstorm intensifies, Mailloux gets fined for his stupidity, and so on. Then, prior to the draft, Logan would release a statement on his Twitter handle saying, quote, "Being drafted in the NHL is an honor and a privilege that no one takes lightly. The NHL draft should be one of the most exciting landmark moments in a player's career, and given the circumstances, I don't feel I have demonstrated strong enough maturity or character to earn that privilege in the 2021 draft. No shit, Sherlock. If I were to ever have the honor of being selected, I would want a fan base to be proud to welcome me to their organization. I know it will take time for society to build back the trust that I have lost, and that's why I think it's best that I renounce myself from the 2021 NHL draft and ask that no one select me this upcoming weekend." And we all know what happens after that. Marc Bergevin decided, hey, I'm gonna grab this guy anyway, and shortly after picking him, Montreal would release this statement. By drafting prospect Logan Mailloux with the 31st overall pick, the Montreal Canadiens organization not only selected a promising hockey player, but also a young man who recently admitted to making a serious mistake. The Canadiens are aware of the situation and by no means minimize the severity of Logan's actions. Logan understands the impact of his actions. His recent public statement is a genuine acknowledgement of his poor behavior and the first step on his personal journey. We are making a commitment to accompany Logan on his journey by providing him with the tools to mature and the necessary support to guide him in his development. We are also committed to raising awareness among our players about the repercussions of their actions on the lives of others. Now, the whole hockey world kinda blew up. After this draft decision, John Lou hasn't even tweeted yet. Anything. Not a thing on this topic. John Lou did the old Homer Simpson into the bushes trick. Arpon Basu was very vocal on Twitter saying that the Habs should be ashamed of themselves. And Bob McKenzie, he was shocked. The guy was shocked. The whole NHL Network crew kind of went bananas on live TV when this went down, because it's been absolute madness. Now here is what I think. Logan Mailloux, the player. He's good. He looks like he's got a promising future in the NHL. He's got some impressive numbers. He's already a big man on defense. I've been hearing he's got a good shot. He plays a good transition game. And supposedly before this dumb incident even happened, he was penciled in for the first round. But since his stupidity in Sweden, they were thinking that he'd get picked in the second round. In fact, from what I've been hearing, teams had reportedly admitted to Marc Bergevin that they were thinking about picking this guy up in the second round. So if Marc Bergevin and Timmins had this kid in their crosshairs, they were probably thinking if we leave it until the second round, he's probably gonna be gone. Now, as for what he's done, it's terrible. You don't do shit like that. But at the same time, I remember when I was 17, passing out on the side of the road drunk, getting scraped up off the pavement, dusted off and brought home. But I mean, you're stupid at that age, huh? I was stupid at that age. Most of you guys were stupid at that age. I'm kind of stupid now. But mind you, I've never done anything that stupid. Not as stupid as what Logan has done. Friggin' real dumb, man. Jeez. But I do believe in second chances. He's young. He's got a lot of life ahead of him. And he just needs to make this right now for the victim, for the girl. He's got to do whatever it takes. He's got to make amends and continue on and try and lead by example from now on. And, maybe smarten up and stop being a bit of a dummy. If that was my daughter, I would have fed him to a pack of starving dogs. Anyway, it's a very weird, peculiar, strange first round selection, that's for sure. It definitely divided the entire fan base right now. Personally, I think he deserves a second chance. What he did was stupid and bad. I've said that like 20,000 times now already. But at the same time, okay, he didn't kill anyone. He didn't assault anyone. There's no need to sentence this kid to death or anything like that. He's just a pup. He just needs to be punished a little. Anyway, I'm sorry if I offended anyone with this video. I've noticed everybody wants to kill this kid right now, and I'm just trying to be honest. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Try and keep it friggin' civil down there in the comment section, for the love of God, and I'll see you next time.